Hello, good morning, students. In previous class, we discussed about the chapter what complex number, and we discuss some properties of the complex number. Okay, form of the complex number. What is the complex of conjugate of any complex number? We discuss about the purely real or purely imaginary complex number. Okay, and we also discuss about the what is the multiplicative inverse of the complex number. We discuss about the what is the modulo of the any complex number, and we also discuss the some important properties of the conjugate complex number. Okay, dear students, today we are going to discuss about the expressing a complex number in the standard form. And what is the standard form of any complex number? You know that very well. Yesterday I discussed about a plus ib. This is the standard form of any complex number. So dear students, today we expressing a given complex number in standard form, that is a plus ib. Okay, now dear students, today's topic is expressing complex number in standard form, that is a plus ib. This is your topic. Okay, we express any complex number in its standard form. Suppose take a question. Suppose take a very small question. Express in the form of a plus ib. Okay, your question is express minus 5i into in bracket 1 upon 8i in its standard form. Okay, dear students, this is your question here. You express the given number in its standard form. Okay, let's solve it. Dear student, first of all, we write the given question which is here. Let's see. This is minus 5i into 1 upon 8 into I. Now we have, if we multiply, then we get minus 5 upon 8 multiply I into I, that is I square. And yesterday I discussed about the value of I square. I is the imaginary value and its value is under root minus 1. Since we know that the value of I square is minus 1, so here we put I square is equal to minus 1. So we get what? 5 by 8. Now dear student, we write the given x value in the form of its standard form na. So we write is this value in this way also. 5 by 8 plus 0 into I. This is the form of what? A plus IB. This is the now we express the given value in its standard form. So dear student, let's see. Yes, this is your answer, that is 5 by 8 plus 0 into I. 0 into I means what? 0. And we, if we add 5 by 8 plus 0, then we also get 5 by 8. So we can write this value in the form of standard form, that is a plus ib, that is 5 by 8 plus 0 into I. So dear students, now in this way you can write any number, any value in the form of in standard form. Okay, now we take some other important questions of your NCERT exercise based on same topic. Let's see. Suppose dear students, express in the form of a plus by ib. Your next question of NCERT. express 1 by 3 plus 3i whole cube in the form a plus ib. Dear students, here this is the question. Here we express 1 plus 3i whole cube in the form a plus ib. Okay, now dear student, first of all we express the given value on the identity a plus b whole cube. So let's see its solution. First of all we write the given value, that is 1 by 3 plus 3i whole cube. We know that the value of a plus b whole cube, what? A cube plus b cube plus 3ab in bracket a plus b. So we express this value based on identity a plus b whole cube. So we get what? A cube, that is 1 by 3 cube, plus b cube, that is b cube, okay, plus 3ab plus 3 into a into b in bracket what? A plus b. So here a means what? 1 by 3 and b is 3i. So first of all, dear students, we expand the value, this value on the identity a plus b whole cube as a cube plus b cube plus 3ab in bracket a plus b. Now let's see, solve it. 1 by 3 3s are 9 3s are 27 plus 27 into I cube plus 3 cancel to each other, so we get what? 3i in bracket 1 by 3 plus 3 into I. Now what we do? We know that the value of I square, we write I cube as what? I square into minus into I, and the value of I square is minus 1, so we get what? We get as 1 by 27 minus 27 into I, because of the value of I square is minus 1, so here we split I cube as I square into I, and the value of I square is minus 1, so we get what? Minus 27i. Here let's see, we multiply by 3i in both the term, we get, let's see, plus 3i into 1 by 3 plus 3 3s are 9 into I square, since also we know that I square is equal to minus 1. Now let's see, here what we get? 1 upon 27 minus 27i, here 3 cancel to each other, plus I here, and plus I square minus 1, so here we get minus 9. So we get what? We get what? 1 upon 27 minus 9. 1 upon, let's see, yes, 1 upon 27 minus 9, and here minus 27 plus I. What I get? Minus 26i. Now here we take LCM as what? 1 upon 27 minus 9, we get what? 27 take LCM, then 1 minus 27 9s are 6, 243 minus 243, as we get what? Minus 242 upon 27. Okay, now dear students, we simplify that value, so we get what? Minus 242 na? Yes, right, minus 242 upon 27, and here this write as what? Plus I into minus 26, I to minus 26, or we can this is your required answer, because this is the form of a plus ib. So dear students, we express the given value in its standard form as a plus ib. This value is also written in the form of minus 242 upon 27 minus 26i. So this is our sorry, this is our required answer. So dear students, in this way we convert any given number, any given complex number in its standard form as a plus ib. Okay, now we take some other questions based on same concept. Let's see. Now, dear students, your next question is express express. Next question is, let's see, express 5 plus 4i upon 4 plus 5i in the standard form. This is our question. Okay, so this is very important question of your NCERT exercise. Express 5 plus 4i upon 4 plus 5i in the standard form as a plus ib. Okay, so dear student, first of all, in that type of question we follows the some steps. Let's see. First of all, we write the given question as 4 plus 5 plus 4i upon 4 plus 5i. Now then after we rationalize the given value. Rationalize means what? We multiply both the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of its denominator. Here the denominator is what? 4 plus 5i. Then its conjugate complex number is what? Yesterday I discussed about the complex conjugate number. We obtained the complex conjugate complex number, conjugate of any complex number, just replacing I by minus I. So here, dear students, the conjugate of this complex number, that is 4 plus 5i, is what? 4 minus 5i. We get any conjugate complex number just replacing I by minus I. So here, let's see, on rationalization we get, means what? We multiply both the denominator and numerator by conjugate of its denominator. Let's see. So what we get? We get 5 plus 4i upon 4 plus 5i into 4 minus 5i into 4 minus 5i. Now let's see, we multiply numerator and denominator. So 5 4 the 20 plus minus minus 5 5 the 25i. Now plus 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 4 4 the 16i plus minus minus 4 5 the 20 I into I, that is I square, upon, in denominator, let's see, this is the based on the identity a plus b into a minus b. Let's see. So we write what? A square minus b square. Okay, now let's see. We have what? Here 20 minus 24 5i of plus 16i. What is get? Minus plus what? Minus. So we minus 25 minus 16 is what? 9. So here minus 9, and here the value of, we know that the value of I square is minus 1. So here if we put minus 1, then we get plus 20, and here we get what? Solving that two values parts, we get what? Minus 9i, minus 9i. Okay, let's see. And denominator 4 4 the 16 minus 5 5 the 25i square. Now here we also put the value of I square. Let's see, we get what? 20, that is 40 minus 9i upon this one is 16 plus 25. Here, because of, if we put I square is equal to minus 1, then we get 16 plus 25, that is what? I get 41. So here we have 40 minus 9i upon 41. So we write in the form of 40 upon 41 minus 9 upon 41 into I. Now this is the form of in its standard. Now we convert the given number in its standard form as a plus ib. Now we splitted the given number, the given value, in the sum of the real and imaginary part. So this is our required answer. So dear students, in order to convert any complex number in the form of its a plus ib, you follows the following steps. Okay, now in this way you convert any complex number in its standard form. Okay, now dear students, we take some other important questions of that chapter. Let's see. We take some important question. Prove that. The next question is, prove that the complex number 2 plus 3i upon 3 plus 4i into 2 minus 3i upon 3 minus 4i is purely real. Is okay, this is our question here. Dear students, our question is, prove that the complex number this is purely real. Okay, yesterday I discussed about when any complex number is said to be purely real. Okay, if and only if its imaginary parts must be equal to 0. If imaginary part of any complex number is 0, then that number is said to be what? Purely real. Now first of all, dear students, we simplify the given value. After that we observe that if its imaginary part is 0, then we can say that the value of this number is purely real. Now first of all, let's see. First we simplify the given value. Let's see its solution. First of all, we write as 2 plus 3i upon 3 plus 4i multiply by 2 minus 3i upon 3 minus 4i. Now let's see here. First, dear student, we multiply both the numerator and denominator. Now let's see here, a plus b into a minus b form of, similarly a plus b into a minus b. So we have what? A square, we write a square minus b square, same as write in denominator a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. Okay, now what we get? Let's see, 2 2s are 4 minus 3 3s are 9 into I square upon 3 3s are 9 minus 4 4s are 16 into I square. Okay, first dear students, we write in this way, that is a plus b, a square minus, we write the given value in the form of a square minus b square, both done in numerator and denominator. So we get what? 4 minus 9i square and 3 3s are 9 minus 16i square. So we get what? And we know that the value of I square is minus 1. So we get what? Into minus 1 upon 9 minus 16 into minus 1. So we get what? 4 minus minus plus, that is plus 9 upon 9 minus minus plus, that is 16. So we get 13 upon 25. Let's see. Yes, we get the value of this complex number as 13 upon 25, and we write in the form of 13 upon 25 plus I into 0. So dear students, here imaginary part of the given complex number is 0. Imaginary part is 0 na. So we can say that the given complex number is purely real. That is the number is purely real, hence proved. Okay, so dear students, you can solve that type of questions in this way. So first we simplify the given value. based on identity. Okay, we using identity of algebraic identity, and after that, after solving, we get the result as 13 upon 25, which is real, means that it's no any imaginary part of that. Okay, so we can say that the given complex number is purely real because of its imaginary part is 0. So in this way you can prove any complex number as purely real or purely imaginary. Suppose that if you have to show that any complex number is purely imaginary, if means that ki is real parts is must be equal to 0. If any complex number contain real part is 0, then it is said to be purely imaginary complex number. Okay, now dear students, we solve some questions of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. We take a question. This is very important question. Let's see, of your NCERT exercise. This is most important question. Let's see, if x plus iy is equal to 1 by 3, okay, is equal to a plus ib. A plus ib. Here x y a b, x y a b belongs real number. Okay, this is your question. Show that first part is x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 4 times a square minus b square, and second we have to show that x upon a minus y upon b is equal to minus 2 times a square plus b square. This is very important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see once more time. This is your question. If x plus iy whole power 1 by 3 is equal to a plus ib, where x, y, a, b belongs real number, you have to show that x upon a plus y upon b as 4 into a square minus b square, and x upon a minus y upon b as minus 2 in bracket a square plus b square. Now dear student, in going to prove that type of question, first of all we find the value of x and y by given relations. After that we take left hand side and putting the value of x and y, so we in this way we get our result. This is the whole process of that questions. Let's solve it. First of all dear students, we have what we have, x plus iy is equal 1 by 3 is equal to a plus ib. So we write in this way also, x plus iy is equal to a plus ib ke whole power cube, or taking cube both sides, so we get what, x plus iy, here 3 cancel to each other and we get a plus b ib whole cube. Now we expand this value based on identity a plus b whole cube. Let's see. So we get x plus iy is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab abi, ठीक है, 3ab in bracket a plus b means a plus ib. So we get what we have, x plus iy is equal to a cube. This is we write I square into y, I square minus 1. So here we have minus b cube I. Okay, now we multiply plus 3a square b into I. Okay, plus 3 ab square into I, that is I square, and we know that the value of I square is minus 1, so here we also put I square as minus 1. So what we get, let's see, x plus iy is equal to a cube. Here we put if minus 1, then we get minus, plus minus minus, here we take real part together, that is 3a b square. Because of here I square is equal to minus 1, so we take minus 3ab square with a cube. Okay, now here this is the okay real part. Now here in that we take plus I as common. if we take plus is common, then we get what? 3a square b, 3a square b, okay, plus minus minus here b cube. Now dear students, here both are equal to each other, so by the concept of equality of complex number, we have on comparing both sides, we get what? We get the value of x is equal to what? A cube minus 3ab square, and the value of y as coefficient of y, that is the value of y as 3a square b minus b cube. So dear students, in this way, in this process, we find the value of x and y. After that, we take first questions. Let's solve. We take first relation as LHS. What is the given? X upon a plus y upon b. Now we put the value of x and y. Let's see. We put x as what? A cube minus 3ab square upon, here a is left, plus y as 3a square b minus b cube upon b. Now let's see, in numerator a is common, so we get a square minus 3b square upon a, here plus we get b as common, so we have 3a square minus b square upon b. B cancel to each other, a also cancel to each other. So what we get? We get as what? X upon a plus y upon b is equal to x upon a plus y upon b is equal to what? We have, let's see, a square minus 3b square plus 3a square minus b square. So a square, 3a square, that is 4a square, and this is minus 4b square. So 4 is common, so we have a square minus b square. This is our result RHS. So proved first part. Okay. So dear students, in this way we proved first part. Now we take second part. Okay. Take LHS as what? X upon a minus y upon b. Now we put the value of x and y in that term, so we get what? Let's see, a cube minus 3ab square upon a, okay, same as minus y is what? The value of y is what? 3a square b minus b cube upon b. Now let's see, here x upon a minus y upon b, write as it is, and here take a is common, so a cancel to each other. So we get what? Let's see, a is common, so a square minus 3b square upon a minus, here b is common, so we have 3a square minus b square upon b. B cancel, a cancel, so we have a square minus 3b square. If we split the bracket, so we get minus 3a square minus minus plus b square. So we have minus 3a square plus a square, that is minus 2a square, and this is minus 2b square. Okay, so if we take minus 2 as common, so we get a square plus b square. This is our result as RHS, hence proved. Now dear students, in this way we can solve that type of question. First we solve that value which is given, and after that we find, after solving that value, we find the value of x and y by comparing equality of the any complex number. After that we take LHS, x upon a plus y upon b and x upon a minus y upon b, and in LHS we putting the value of x and y, okay, in that value, and after solution, after now solve the value, and in this way we get our result as 4a square minus b square, and in second we get as minus 2 into a square plus b square. Now dear students, today we discuss so many types of questions of complex number. Now in next class we take and solve some important question of that chapter. Now dear students, you complete you can solve questions of complex number in your NCERT exercise. Okay, now in next class we take some questions, some other type of question and its solution. Okay, thank you.